Hello everybody, today's video is going to be on the pillowed 3x5x5 cuboid that I made by hand. This is a collaboration project between me and another person named Tom, and we were both inspired by Tripoom's work on the 5x7x7, and Tom contacted me and said, is it possible to make one out of a 5x5? And I said, you know what, I thought about this already and I'm pretty sure it is. I don't know how much we can actually squish the cube down. It might be really pillowed and not look very good. But you know, let's take a look. So I took a look and so did he, and we decided to make them. And that's how it became Tom and Dan's pillowed 3x5x5. So this is made out of a Shengshao 5x5. As you can see, they're the same height this way, but I've actually done some work and shaved down the cube considerably. You can see if I turn it like this, the middle layer, you can see how much that actually sticks up and how much this is put in the cube. And you can see that I've actually shaved down the center pieces. And how I did that is I took the cube apart, and then the center pieces that the cap fits onto, I just put sandpaper on the bottom and I turned it upside down and I went like this, and then I shaved it down all the way to the screw head and then even a little bit down into the screw. And I did that on both sides, and then I took the caps and I shaved those down till they were very, very thin and glued them on. So right underneath this plastic center here is the screw, which I can never get to again. So I made sure that I did the tensions perfectly before I did that. So I'll go on to the turning of this cube now. You know, it turns very, very good. I did lube it and I got rid of the flashing on the pieces, so it turned even better than it did before. All of the layers turn very, very nicely and very, very smooth. I really like the design, how it's got this, what they call an Olsing effect, how it goes inwards like this, and that just happens because you're cutting into the cube and revealing the pieces on the inside that you wouldn't usually see. So those layers are good. These layers are also very good. And these layers here actually are very, very nice. They're a little bit bumpy for some reason, but they're, I don't know, I guess the outside layers altogether are bumpy. I don't know why these would be bumpy, because these are actually considered inside layers, not outside layers anymore. So we'll do a checker pattern for you so you can see the contrast of the colors. I did cut the stickers myself using Cubesmith sticker sheets, and there you can have a pretty nice little checkerboard pattern. So let's get out of that again. And it was really, really fun making this puzzle. I think altogether it took me about 10 hours to actually shave it down, fill the pieces, sand it all, spray paint it, and sticker it again. It worked out really, really well, and I'm extremely happy with the results. Now, because it's 3x5x5 and it shares two different odd numbers, we can shapeshift. But doing shapeshifting now bandages, because now you can see I can't move this outside layer, or I guess maybe it's called jumbling. I'm not sure. But because it does shapeshift like that, I can also solve it like a 3x3. As you can see, it can be scrambled up, just turning the inside layers, and now it's like a shapeshifted 3x3. And of course, I can't actually separate any of these because they're now jumbled or bandaged. So it becomes quite an interesting solve. So now you can see how it looks all shapeshifted up as a 3x3. Corner cutting on this cube is actually very good as well. It's just as good as a Shengshao 5x5, and that, you know, I really like making mods out of these really good quality cubes because of, you know, even though you're modding them pretty extremely, they still, you know, have that good quality shape shifting and turning quality that they had before. So I'm going to go ahead and completely scramble this thing up now. Of course, we want to scramble it up as a cuboid before we go into the shape-shifting. Now, I've scrambled this up and solved it quite a few times like this, because this is, you know, the same as solving like a 5x5x4 or a 5x5x2 or something. It's just another layer. And I'm pretty good at solving cuboids, so it wasn't, you know, too much of a challenge for me. So now that it's all scrambled up like this, let's go into the shape-shifting. So let's turn this one up here. Turn that one a bit, and now we can start changing its shape considerably. And I know that I'm bandaging or jumbling it, and I did this while it was still in a rough shape and I couldn't get it back into the cuboid form. And it's, you know, it's just new. I'm not used to jumbling and bandaged cubes and stuff like that. So here you can see is the fully scrambled 3x5x5. Wow, okay, now I gotta try to solve this thing. Anyways, that's just a quick video for you guys to see the new mod that I make. I will be making more mods. I will be working on one actually as soon as I finish videotaping this. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.